Let's be honest. Being strong, independent, and self-sufficient is something to be proud of. You built a life on your own, raised kids, paid bills, fixed things that broke, and kept going when no one else showed up for you. But here's the part we don't talk about enough. Sometimes the same strength that helped you survive makes it hard for you to connect. And when a good man shows up, one who isn't trying to control you but actually holds you accountable, it can feel uncomfortable, even threatening. Hey, I'm Cole, therapist and school counselor, and on this channel, we make sense of the thoughts and habits that keep you stuck so you can heal and actually like yourself again. Let's dive in. I really want to jump into why strong women struggle in relationships. When you've been doing it all alone for years, you learn to trust yourself more than anyone else because you've had to. You learn that relying on others often leads to disappointment. So you stop asking for help. You stop expecting consistency. You stop waiting on someone to come through. And that independence becomes your armor. But when love finally shows up, that armor doesn't disappear. You still want to be in control. You still question motives and you still test loyalty because deep down, you're scared of needing someone and being let down again. Let's be real. At first, it's about safety. But over time, it can become pride. The kind that says, I don't need anyone, even when you are craving real connection. So when a man comes along who's emotionally aware, confident, and calls you out when you're being disrespectful or defensive, it can feel like an attack. You might think he's trying to control me, but really, he's only trying to communicate. The truth is, some of us get so used to surviving that we forget what it feels like to be in a partnership. So let's talk about what this looks like in real life. It can look like talking over him or dismissing what he says because you already know. Using sarcasm or a tone as defense instead of expressing how you really feel. Assuming the worst intentions when he gives feedback. Or taking independence to the point where he feels like there's no space for him. You don't need him. None of that means you're a bad person. It means you've been in survival mode for so long that you forgot what collaboration feels like. Disrespect isn't just loud arguments or harsh words. It's the small things. Cutting someone off mid-sentence, rolling your eyes, dismissing their feelings because you think yours are more valid, making jokes that sting because vulnerability feels too risky. When a man calls that out, it's not always him being too sensitive. Sometimes it's him saying, I want to be spoken to like I matter. And if we're honest, a lot of women who had to lead households were never taught what mutual respect looks like in love. We were taught how to lead, not how to receive. So how do you shift without losing your strength? Step 1, pause before you react. When someone calls you out, breathe. Ask, is this true or am I reacting from defense? Step 2, learn to receive correction without shame. It's hard. Many of us don't like receiving criticism. But accountability isn't an attack. It's a sign that someone values the relationship enough to want to better communicate. Step 3, practice humility. Strength and softness can exist together. It's okay to say, you're right, I didn't handle that well. That's not weakness, that's emotional maturity. And step 4, reframe control. Control feels safe, but connection feels better. So trust the right person isn't trying to take power from you. They're trying to share it with you. Listen, the goal isn't to become less strong, it's to become more balanced. You deserve a relationship where you can be both soft and supported, where you don't have to shrink or fight to be understood. But I'm gonna be real, that kind of love requires self-awareness. It asks you to let go of habits that once kept you safe, but now keep you lonely. It's not about changing for a man. It's about evolving for yourself. You've proven you can do life alone. Now it's time to prove you can do love differently. Let a good man love you and be open to learning what respect, partnership, and emotional safety look like on both sides. If this message hit home, subscribe for more content on emotional growth, self-awareness, and healing. You deserve love that feels like peace, not a power struggle. And remember, keep showing up for yourself, because that's how real change happens. Peace.